It seems that Dota spin-offs have the tendency to start off good but just sour as time goes on. Oh look, they made a Netflix show too. But nevertheless, these spin-offs were ultimately just that, spin-offs. And thankfully, Valve would make its proper return to game making with a bang.
Alex?
I'm here. So what's the plan?
But before we talk about that, we need to discuss another interest that Valve had at this time. With no more major games being developed other than just updating their two poster boys, meant Valve could develop other things, and those other things was hardware and software. A new era means new tools. The Source engine in Steam helped Valve get this far, but to go forward, they were gonna need a little bit more. VR back then basically didn't exist, but Valve took an interest knowing that there could be potential in this new technology. In 2012, Valve developed their own operating system called SteamOS. 2015 was a big year for both their hardware and software, namely the new and improved Source 2 engine. The original Source engine proved to be extremely influential. Modified versions of it are used for other games like Titanfall and Apex Legends. But they were going to need a more powerful engine for their future plans. Technically, the first Source 2 game was Dota 2, but they merely ported the game from Source 1 into the new engine, and thus, Source 2 would remain untested, yet to show its full capabilities. It would get its chance soon enough, however. Next up is the HTC Vive, which was made with collaboration with Valve, and the official VR program, meant to simplify the process of using VR, allowing players to use any brand of VR headset at their disposal. And then the three Steam-related pieces of hardware: Steam machines, which were mini gaming PCs, Steam controllers, programmable multi-use controllers, and Steam Link, which allowed for content streaming from one PC to another. All these products were massive innovations. However, they all had their growing pains. And it wasn't until the 2020s when the next-gen products took advantage of what came before. And thus, in 2022, the Steam Deck was released, one of the most powerful and successful mobile computers that you can buy anywhere in the market. It took full advantage of these three pieces of hardware, taking all of their best aspects and combining it into one small handheld. However, VR was still a massive interest for Valve. They learned a lot with their collaboration with HTC, and they probably thought, why not make one of our own? In 2019, the Valve Index was released, marketed as one of the most high-quality VR headsets in the market. With all these pieces of hardware and software developed, it's only natural that Valve needed to show something for it. And this all culminated at the end of 2019 when the most unexpected trailer was released.